Hey Capricorn, EverlongMystic here. So we're gonna do a three row spread here using Kipper, Lenormand, and Tarot. Alright, we're starting with Kipper. Just a fair warning, Kipper and Lenormand, they don't really mince words. They kinda spill the tea sometimes. A little blunt. Alright, Capricorn, what's going on? Concern, what are you worried about? Alright, so you're coming out as the main female. You don't have to be female, but it's the first main character, so the either somebody is concerned about you or you're the one, you're concerned about yourself. Oh, maybe you're concerned about yourself and relationships. So this could be wanting to find someone to have a relationship with. This could be you concerned about a current relationship, concerned about wanting to end a relationship. There's definitely concerns here though. That's interesting. So I see that we have a mature man showing up. This could be a friend, it could be a parent, it could be an advisor type person, but they give good advice. So if you're looking, like if you need to talk to somebody, there is someone around you who can give you some pretty solid advice about courtship or relationships or that kind of thing. Or they can at least narrow it down. So we have the pathway here. And this is about you being on the right path, right? It's about you about you progressing and being on the right path, kind of, being able to see where the road is leading you and where you're going, what you want to do, where you want to be, that kind of thing. The pathway to poverty. That's not the Capricorn way. All right, so we have poverty showing up here. For you, Capricorn, the only way I could see poverty is if one, that's metaphorical, like, perhaps you are starving for some affection here, and you feel like it's like you're in a love poverty, you know what I mean? The other thing is if you can't control your spending. Because I know, like, a lot of Capricorns, they are really good at the flow of money, but if you don't maintain that balance of making and spending, you could find yourself in a rough spot. So I would not overextend your credit and stuff like that, right? But considering we've got you're like the cards closest to you are concern and courtship. So, like how like some people like let's say they live in I guess a really bad, not a bad part of town, but like a lower income area. A lot of times they call it like a food desert because they don't have a lot of good grocery stores to go to. Like so, but yours is more like a love desert. Like it feels like there's maybe not a lot of good options. You're starving for some kind of love here, Capricorn. And you're willing to clean chimneys to find it. Okay, so let's get Lenormand and see what else is going on. It'll be kind of like another layer. because we're going to match the cards up, connect them. Oh, I kind of like this. So we have the anchor coming out underneath the concern, which means that you're not going to get overly carried away with it. It's not like you're not going to obsess over it. It's not going to be like so overwhelming that that's all that you think about, right? Because you've got this kind of underlying stable energy right here. And it also could be just because we've got this whole courtship, looking for love or concerned about a relationship. It's like you may have concern that the like a current relationship that you have is not very stable. So here we have the fox, and there's always a couple things for me with the fox. First of all, the fox does what the fox needs to do to survive, okay? And this fox is coming out right underneath you, Capricorn. So it's like you're doing what you need to do to survive, although be prepared because sometimes people perceive the fox as being a little sneaky, being a little deceptive, da 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 da. Maybe you're keeping your plans to yourself. Maybe that's your prerogative. You know what I mean? You don't always have to tell people everything you're doing, All right, so here we have. I'm not laughing at you. Well, I'm only laughing at one Capricorn that I know. It's not you, I promise. So here we have the bear, which the bear is like this kind of sometimes overpowering, but like very dominant energy, very authoritative. Think of like a domineering boss at work or something. This is kind of telling me that when it comes to courtship, when it comes to relationships, that you want to be the one in control. You want to call the shots here. So here we have the child, which is telling you to lighten up, Capricorn. Lighten up. This is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be whimsical. You're supposed to go with the flow and enjoy yourself. And you're probably going to get that advice from this mature person who is, who you can go to advise you. It's like, dude, it's supposed to be fun. It's like you're controlling all the fun out, or you know what I mean? Ooh, money. Of course, money always shows up for you, Capricorn. So here we have the fishies, which is all about the flow of money. And and I like that it's coming out on the pathway because it seems like you've had a pretty good streak so far it seems like a lot of readings that I have for you. It's like you're doing well, you're progressing, you're you're working hard, and your pathway looks good. Like your pathway is financially secure, which I like to see. I like to see for anybody, really, but ooh, check it out. All right, so perhaps you have something to look forward to here, Capricorn, because I see Anubis and a coffin um, underneath poverty. So whatever you're starving for, whether you're starving for money, starving for love, starving for something, right? Um, that's gonna come to an end. The poverty will come to an end, and just kind of like a bonus message from this is with Anubis here on the card. It's like the Anubis can kind of acts like a guide to guide you down the river so you can rest safely, kind of thing. So I feel like you might have a little bit of help from the other side a little bit here, Capricorn. All right, let's get the last layer for some more clarity. All right, clarity for Capricorn. Seven of Swords. All right. So we have a card of deception coming out underneath this concern and this anchor. So I feel like this is mental for you, Capricorn. Yeah, swords are air, so that's mental. Although the anchor should be very grounding, right? But this is mental. Whatever this concern is, there is a potential for you to kind of like overthink and just go around in circles. But luckily you have this anchor here, so you will, even though there's a potential for maybe thinking yourself out of something or convincing yourself that something is true when it's not. Luckily you have this anchor here to keep you grounded, which is nice. Yeah, perfect. So main character, that's you, and you're doing what you need to do to survive. You're taking care of your basic needs. You're doing your thing, right? And look at this, Nine of Pentacles. That's the sitting pretty card, right? So this is financial comfort. This is being able to, indulge once in a while, being able to have a couple luxury items if you so desire. It's nice. You're taking care of yourself, Capricorn. You don't necessarily need someone else to do it for you. Actually, you absolutely don't. All right, oh, look at this. So under the courtship and you trying to control how you meet someone or how you break up with someone or how you have a relationship and making it all technical and stuff, guess what? Ace of Cups. It's all about love, dear. It's about love. It's about love and feeling the love. So let your love cup fill up, and don't forget to feel. So here with this kind of advice column here, we have Eight of Cups. And so the Eight of Cups, it's knowing what's good for you and what's not. Because sometimes what sounds good isn't what your heart needs, right? So for me, here in this row, especially coming after this row, this Eight of Cups is about, what was I going to say? Something about not doing yourself justice, knowing what's good for you. Oh man, I had the perfect word, and it just flew out of my brain. Oh, it's getting your mind and your heart on the same page, basically. So, pathway. Okay, your financial pathway. We have Two of Pentacles. Okay, so it seems like you're going to have to make a couple decisions here about what you're going to do with your finances. It looks like it's almost like there's two things that you want, but you can't have them both. You're going to have to put one before the other. It's not that you can't have both, just not right now at the same time. Or, you know what I mean? So you're going to have to pick whatever one you want first, or what you want to pursue first. Now, that's, it's in the money, the money column here, the pathway. but this could also apply to the whole courtship thing. If you are looking for someone, you might run across two candidates and you don't know which one to choose. That could be a thing, but I feel like this is more about like possessions or something you want to buy. And then death to poverty. We have Five of Wands. Okay, so this is about kind of standing out from the crowd here. I'm definitely getting the more of like the competition vibe than like conflict. It feels more like healthy competition. So I feel like this is you're getting in the game. This is you getting in the game. Like not being a wallflower, not being absent. Like if you're in a current relationship and you're just being absent. It's like this is about active participation. That's what's going to really put an end to the poverty, is taking action. All right, Capricorn, this is your message. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye.